Whew. Oh yeah, hilariously
Well,
bad.
ain't you a lucky one?
This is annoying. Alright, there we go. Granted, this game's like 5 years old, but still. Okay, quest location. Brave New World it is. So...
Really looking forward to Iris's cooking.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aw, don't be that way. It's different when a girl cooks for you.
Yeah. Let's go away. Tavern feel? Yeah, we're talking about it. Like, if the pain spikes again, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. And like, I'm still gonna go to regular cleanings and exams and that kind of stuff. Like, they have me scheduled at the beginning of December, kind of thing. Which would be when stuff could be done anyways. So I'm still gonna go and do everything that I'm supposed to, and just, you know, if we can wait it out, because it will save us all that much more, kind of thing. Literally like over 80% of what it would cost us. So definitely gonna do that. A highball glass makes sense.
How you doing, Talcott?
Good, Prince Noctis.
What's that there?
Oh, this thing? It's a cactuar figurine. I really like cactuars.
Oh,
You can buy them in different places and in different
Didn't
colors.
I buy one for
I
you?
want to finish the collection, but I still need a yellow one and a blue one. I guess
think
you
I
wouldn't have
bought one.
seen them at any shops.
Pretty sure
Have
I
you?
bought one.
oh, sorry, no. I never paid attention to them before,
Oh, well, of course you wouldn't.
but I will from now on. If I see the colors you're missing, I'll grab them for you.
I think I did. Yeah, I think I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, see, I did. Ah, I knew it. Cactuet of wood. And apparently more than one. Of mortar? Apparently I did a lot of things
Talcott,
without even knowing
we
it.
got you the goods.
Do I get to see him on the table?
What? Oh, really? Whoa! Yes! I got them all now! Thank you so much, Prince Noctis.
You're welcome. I totally meant to. I wasn't just buying things because I was like, hey, I need to buy those because they're rare. Oh, well, sure enough. Wood and mortar. Can I talk to you again and get
Thank you for
more?
coming to see us, Prince Noctis.
Swanky.
Remind me, who's in charge of supper tonight?
Do not
What do you
open.
reckon's inside?
Probably, you know. Oh,
Let's have some light.
All right.
hey, Iris.
Oh, hey, Noct. What's up?
Oh, you know, nothing.
All right, I got our
Noct has
flowers.
a little something he wants to give you.
Wait, what? I do?
You're holding it, dude.
Something from Noct? For me?
What? Here.
I still think this is a
Beautiful.
weird side story.
Oh, I love it, Noct. You're so sweet.
Like, most of this whole
I'd
game,
say
you're
you made a
looking
day,
for your
buddy.
wife or your
Yeah.
fiance.
All's well that
And
ends
he's
well,
pushing
I
you to
guess.
flirt with his sister. I don't get it. I don't understand. I got a Moogle charm for it, though. I run, but that's meh.
Hey there.
What? Chicken videos on YouTube? There you go.
Air is so crisp and refreshing. Nothing like the city.
Okay.
Good news, Noct. Our garden is up and running.
It's
So, Noct, you gonna put your green
Nighttime.
thumb to the test?
And
It's-
do what with it?
okay.
Grow vegetables? You can eat them or sell them if you want.
Fine. So what do I do?
It all starts with a seed. Here, try these.
Rare chem carrot. Do Nox a strong aversion. Ignis cannot use them in his cooking. What? Okay, I guess. So I can cook or grow things I can't even eat. Ugh. Are we just not gonna do anything about the nighttime thing? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, the little one over here did not take a nap and has literally been arguing about everything. Even YouTube. What? Open world for a while. Rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. No. I guess that's a negatory on the chocobo.
Lights on, guys.
Indeed.
No, it's getting to be morning. Can you pick it up instead of hopping? Hate it. I hate it. Okay, there we go. Oh, the cat. I bought you cat food already, didn't I?
You're the cat we saw in Galden. Oh, your paws sure brought you a long way from home, little guy. You must be hungry after all that walking. No restaurants around, though. Wonder if anyone around here knows a thing or two about cat food.
I
Why
do.
don't you try asking Monica?
She mentioned having kept several cats back home.
Wow, and she never gave off a crazy cat lady vibe. I hope we don't have to go all the way back to Galden.
Especially after the cat came all the way to Kayam.
What drew him here, anyway?
His dear friend Noct, of course.
His dear friend Noct, who already has the food ready for him.
You better savor every last morsel, buddy. That cat food there cost us a fortune.
You really got a soft spot for animals, don't you?
They bring out a nicer Noct.
Would you say it's
Try being
a
nicer to us.
fancy feast?
But I won't.
You're welcome, bud. A feline feast. I should probably do the whole sleep and multiply my experience thing. Can I quick travel?
Here we are.
Nice.
Right? It's probably in a discard. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's the last chance to get at him, really, for Twitch Sings.
Finally made it.
Finally made it as he's walking away.
Welcome to Galden Key.
Thank you, I guess.
The war is won, yet they continue harvesting for soldiers.
Now that you mention it, that does seem like overkill.
Alright, double my
Will you be
experience.
staying the
And
night with
I'm
us?
going to another land. Where apparently I don't get to have chocobo.
Half your photos are selfies.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Hashtag. Yeah, oh yeah, best fancy hat. Hashtag don't know what hashtags are. Or I don't know what a hashtag is. Yeah, that was it. Can I summon my chocobo here? Nope. Well, the drinking and or the singing. Neither of them are my group or are my thing. So, old lady says pound sign. Oh, the lexicon is changing. What was the other one that we were talking about? Was it us? It was on stream at one point. We were talking about something. How it's completely changed. Oh no, I'm just saying, like, karaoke's usually tied to bars. And that kind of thing. The whole mythos around karaoke is generally just not my scene. Quest location. Thursdays. Everything okay?
It is quite comforting to see other people about.
Or are you just like avoiding Darkwood, or? Problem is that our third rental property is gross and needs cleaning, so she spent the day cleaning the kitchen. I mean, yeah, that'd do it. Oof.
It's weird. Ravis has a sword but doesn't use it.
He doesn't
Who's
use
Ravy?
it because he can't. Who the hell?
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to actively not be around, I can either one, change games, or two, just not do horror games in general. I just wanted to make sure. No. Yeah, exactly.
Let's get a shot with the lighthouse. Hair blowing in the breeze. We'll be seaside supermodels.
Prompto. I love this feature of the game if it actually functioned properly
Supermodels
anymore.
it is then.
Oh yeah! Seaside
Sorry for
supermodels.
smacking, my bad. Yeah, no, I feel you. I just wanted to make doubly sure. I've been thinking about shaking up the channel a bit. We are coming up on a 1 year
Take a shot from
thing,
here.
so.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
And by far Thursdays are my like quietest days of the week, so.
Let me get this shot. The gang's all here, see? Us?
Well, no, I was not saying that. I'm just saying like
You know,
in general.
we did struggle a bit without you.
Oh, yeah?
Couldn't get the fire going.
You could have just cast a spell.
Kinda overkill, don't you think?
Hopeless. Next time I'll show you hacks how it's done.
Cool. I don't know, if I did do anything, it'd be next month anyways, so. Waiting for you in Alticia. Getting ready to set sail. God, get off my back. I mean, besides the obvious of choosing things, is there a point to changing your answer in this? It doesn't seem like there is. Like normally when I change my answer for someone, I get like bonus experience or something.
Look, Prince Noctis. Even the marshal came to say goodbye.
Marshall. Sorry, had to.
I heard the regalia's going on the boat with you.
Sweet.
You didn't forget to pack anything, did you?
I did.
Have a safe trip, Prince Noctis.
I won't.
I guess it's goodbye for now. The regalia is already waiting below.
Well, if anyone would have got the reference.
Hopefully, she'll
I would
serve
hope
you
it had
as
been
well
you.
across the ocean as she did here.
O'er rotted soil under blighted sky, a dread plague the wicked has wrought. In the light of God, sword sworn at his side, against the dark king's battle is fought. From heavens high to blessed below shines the beam of a peace long besought. Long live thy line, the stone is divine, for the night when all comes to naught. Okay, cool. Wow, this storage place is strangely devoid of items.
Something I gotta get off my chest.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there for your father.
Yeah, jeez.
I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
Yeah. I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
Could float like a duck.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
You know, I wish I could float like a duck.
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well. Just remember, it's a destructive force that doesn't discriminate. I suggest putting someone in charge of it.
A destructive force that doesn't... Wait, can I, like, completely swap out someone's inventory for magic and force them to use magic? Is that what you're trying to say? All sorts of nopes. All of the nopes. Alright, cool. Get on my yacht? I thought I was getting on a submarine. Wait, what? How do I...
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
Did the boat just talk to me?
Hey, Your Majesty!
What's up, kid?
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Nope, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Count on it.
New chapter. Seaworthy. I got like 6 chapters left. Warm send-off as he sets sail for Altissia in high spirits. The prince goes forth, ostensibly to seek the blessings of the Hydreion, which will enable him to challenge the Empire's might. But his true heart's desire is to find Luna Freya, his betrothed. But not before Iris and flowers and awkwardness, apparently.
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydreion, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Luna Freya?
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydreion for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
Oof. That does not sound fun.
I've
I'm
always
sorry.
wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altissia, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat,
6 miles.
foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed.
I'm actually
to begin
controlling
with.
this.
They've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are
Super
we dealing
squeezy.
with?
Yeah.
A serpent
These ones are
set to
nice.
embody the roar and
But
rage
then
of the
again, they're
sea.
like $100.
We'll
So
have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Luna Freya do all that. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need
Yep.
to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed. Her well-being is
course
top
they are.
priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Luna Freya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Luna Freya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altissia.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
apparatus.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, but doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. And they'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy. Thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps. Like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, feels like he's only helping us because he wants something.
What's the glasses,
Just don't
please?
know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah.
Where is Sid in all this?
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line.
Oh,
ain't
he's
a task
sitting
to be
right in the
taken
front.
lightly. For
You
a
can only
small
barely see him.
thing,
He's tiny.
That ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood?
He means her
You
parents.
lost it.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Well, you must have seen your fair share of Altisha by now.
Yeah, only done been the once.
Done
Stayed
man.
a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the crown city.
Different.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all tugged out. Can't be far to Altisha now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are a first order of business.
All work and no play?
Make Cygnus a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you, too.
You're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey now.
Westcomb ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yeah, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something.
Diner,
Go and see for
cafe, or
yourselves.
something.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo? Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West. He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna beach.
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This word wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
Fancy. Real fancy. Like an aqueduct.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Don't you usually need to re-up permits every so often?
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
Is that the only way into this place? Because it seems kind of stupid. What was the boat supposed to do? Go forward so it could turn around and leave? Alright, well you can go in, but you have to turn right back around and leave. Pretty though.
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the walls of water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
That's no chocobo.
More boats.
Hey, not this. Catch.
Oh.
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
Huh. New exploration options.